Okay, so I did look up a hint, and apparently I need to find young Victor. I don't know where he is, but I guess he has the final 2 map pieces. So I will start recording now, but I'm going to cut to whenever I find young Victor, the new, not baby Victor, but the new Victor we've just made. So I'll see you when I find him. What is the order supposed to be? Okay, so I shrank myself down and came from the other side this time, and this time he seems to be triggering. The order? What is the order supposed to be? Is he talking about the map sections? What order? What needs to be in order? The order of what? The order matters. Okay, is he just gonna repeat? Give him one more. Okay, he's just repeating. What happens if I surprise him? Hey, it was me all along. I've been here. What are you babbling about? What's the order you're talking about, huh? Were you eavesdropping on me? I just heard you talking as I approached. I bet you did. What's the order you mentioned? It's something I heard a dying Victor say. The order matters. Those were his last words. What did he mean by that? Wish I knew, man. He died before he could explain. Could the order have something to do with the maps? I guess that's possible, but what would that even mean? The order you got the maps in? Why would that be important? I'm trying to arrange the maps on the wall from Edie's dreams. That's not a bad idea. Still, there must be thousands of ways you can arrange the maps. How do you know the order to put them in? I don't know. You think one of us is a machine imposter? It's best to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself. Why? Once you start throwing those accusations around here, things devolve quickly. Do you have any suspects? Like I said, it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself. You know about the order? Yep, we've already gone over that. Alright. Let's go talk to baby Victor again and tell him about this order. I guess we should talk to all the Victors again about the order to see if that gives us anything new. What do you know about the order? The order of what? Something I heard one of the Victors say. Apparently the order matters. The order of memories? I don't know. I have to think about that. Alright, we've gone over all of this. Yeah. I'll cut to where something new happens. Oh. Could the order have something to do with the maps? I guess that's possible. You still have to figure out the order out, though. That's no small feat. There are quite a few options. I was thinking about what we talked about before, the order of memories. It got me thinking about Mr. Morton's dream. Which way was that? Oldest to youngest? How he visited his forefathers in a specific order. I don't know if that relates at all. Just a stray thought. Okay. But there are two rows I could put the maps. Would it go left to right from top to bottom? If I even had all the maps, which I don't. Presumably I still need 2 more maps, assuming Edie's aren't in there. No, I know I have to get a map from Contemporary Victor. The new one I created with Middle-Aged Victor. It's hard to keep all of these pronouns straight. There's a lot of Victors going around right now. So I guess I'll talk to middle-aged Victor, and be on my way. I'll just become... Oh, okay. Great. Hello again, kid. What can I do for you? What can you tell me about the order? What sort of order are you asking about? A secret order? A military order? A sequential order? I was hoping you'd know. I have no idea. The word order can mean a lot of different things. Great, you are very helpful. Could the order have something to do with the maps? You're just guessing. You're trying to correlate two things together that aren't actually related. How do you know that? It's human nature. That's how we make sense of the world. If I sneeze as my phone goes off, that must mean I'm allergic to my ringtone, right? No. Stop trying to impose a causal relationship between two unrelated things. If there is a machine imposter Victor, it's probably him, right? No, that couldn't be it, because he was creating more Victors. Where the heck is contemporary Victor? I'm gonna walk back to the lifeboat, and then, Oh. Hey, buddy. Hello? I guess you guys both have the same voice. Why, if it isn't the deal breaker. Oh, were you the one in the void? Why do you call me that? Don't you recognize me? Should I? We have history, you and I. We do? Don't you recognize your own reflection? Yeah. Wait. Are you the Victor in the mirror? Bingo. The one who saved you from falling. The one you made a deal with. What are you doing here? How'd you escape the endless void? You wished me here. I did? You don't need to play dumb with me. The middle-aged Victor told me all about it. I didn't think that would work. Well, here I am. So, why'd you summon me? Why'd you break our deal? I need your help. You wanted someone to help you find your child? Yes. Will you? This place is so confusing. That's not going to happen. Please? No. That's why we made the deal in the first place, remember? So I wouldn't have to deal with all that. Find the kid yourself. I want no part of it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot to rest. My feet are killing me. Okay. I guess I will... Was that blood there before, or whatever that is? If he's not on this section, I'll cut to wherever the heck he is. Yeah, see you then. Here he is. Hello? Hello again, Dealbreaker. What do you want? Are you sure I summoned you? I am. The Victor in the movie theater told me so, and he's too drunk to lie believably. What happened during your fall? Absolutely nothing. It was wonderful. Solitude at last. Did you meet Legion? The creepy voices from the abyss? Yeah. Sure, they were there as I fell. Did you know you could request things from them? I do. That's how I got the mirror. Wait, let me get this straight. You were falling into a void of endless nothing, and the thing you asked for was a mirror? I don't know what to say. I mean, I knew we had a vain streak, but you took that to a whole new level. I didn't ask for a mirror. I wanted something to watch, like a television. The mirror is what Legion gave me instead. I don't think I could go back into the void and ask for a television and then use the remote control. Anyway, the mirror is what Legion gave me instead. You don't need to be embarrassed. We're all brothers here. It's totally natural to want to check yourself out during those circumstances. It's not weird at all. What'd you wish for? A typewriter and some paper so I could finally write that book I've been thinking about. Do you still have it? The typewriter? Still in the void, I'm afraid. I only managed to keep a single sheet of paper that I was feeding the roller when I got summoned to this place. I drew a map on it to make sense of the place. Hey, gimme. Can I borrow the map? In exchange for what? I don't know. What do you want? You never made me that sandwich. I could really use something to eat. I'll see what I can do. I've got a fish and an egg. And crumbs. We could bread the fish and fry it up. Here you go, something to eat. No thanks, that fish is raw. I can't eat that. Okay, so we have to cook the fish. Do you want the egg? Here you go, something to eat. Oh, thank you, it's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, okay. Are we good now? Sure thing. Oh, okay. But there's something you should know first. It's just a blank piece of paper. I lied about drawing a map on it. Why'd you do that? I figured I needed more leverage. You wouldn't go look for food with a blank sheet of paper, would you? What? Perhaps not, no. Here's your reward. Okay. So you're just gonna lie there? Look, I didn't ask to be here. I was brought against my express will, thanks to you. So get off my case already. What do you think about God, Victor? I don't know much except for the obvious. He's delusional and sadly self-obsessed. I didn't ask him about the phone, but it seems like someone's playing a cruel trick on him. What can you tell me about middle-aged Victor? He seems alright, except for being depressingly passive, and his day drinking seems to have gotten a little out of control as well. How about young Victor? He's a bit of a sad figure. He clings to the past like a comfort blanket. Aside from that, he seems alright. What can you tell me about baby Victor? I don't talk to him. The whole baby thing freaks me out. Whatever gets him through the night. You think one of us is a machine imposter? You think one of us is an imposter? That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about it. But I guess that's possible. What do you think about the original Victor? I've never heard about that. You mean there's a progenitor from which we all stem? I don't know. That theory suggests that time moves linearly in this place. But I think we're stuck in a recursive loop. The same thing keeps happening over and over again. What can you tell me about this place? It's like an elephant's graveyard for dying victors. I am not familiar with that expression. Essay, look that up and put it right here. Don't put it down here, put it up here. Thanks. These maps I found. I don't think one map will help much here. The pathways keep reconfiguring, but maybe if you have more maps, you can compare them to find inconsistencies. About the birth barrier. Another Victor told me about it. Is that what you're trying to get across? If it's even possible. Do you have any theory as to where it might be? Can't say I do. How about the belly button theory? One of the Victors explained it to me. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. How about the prenatal realm? You think something like that can exist? A place where we just float around as beings of pure energy? I don't know. I wish I could see that for myself. How about the order? The order of what? The order of when we arrived here? That would be impossible to find out, would it? Each of them would have their own knowledge. Half of these guys don't remember how long they've been here. Maybe our age is a factor. Maybe. I still need one more map. I am aware of that. What's up with your blank piece of paper? What the heck am I supposed to do with that? It's the blank piece of paper that contemporary Victor gave me. Do I draw on it? Maybe that is the center. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I need one more, and I presumably need to exchange something for it because I'm out of space in my inventory bar. I guess I'll talk to them all again and see if they have any more thoughts. I don't know. I'll cut to wherever something interesting happens. Okay, so in talking with middle-aged Victor, actually I'll just play the dialogue again and read it out loud. No, that's not the one. In asking him about whether or not one of us is a machine imposter, he says, you think so too? Do you suspect anyone in particular? No. I mostly keep to myself, but if one of us is the machine, it's going to reveal itself by how it speaks. A machine can't imitate all our speech idiosyncrasy. My God. I know I can't. Something ought to stand out to you, something we would never say. So I'm going to go talk to all of them again. Maybe you already can figure out the answer to this, but I'm going to talk to all of them again and see if any one of them says something in a little different way. So I will see you if I find something. Okay, and asking young Victor about baby Victor's missing map, he says that's his fault. You stole his map? I just borrowed it. I had a theory that if I stacked two maps on top of each other and held them against a light source, a hidden meaning would appear. Like we did in Alicia's dream. Precisely. Did that work? I couldn't see anything, but it was worth a try. Maybe if I had a few more maps, or maybe if I had more maps I would have gotten a different result. But honestly, I doubt it. Do you still have the map? I put it right next to his crib so it would look like he dropped it. I guess he hasn't noticed it yet. Oh. Somehow I didn't notice it either. Okay. Let's go back there. Oh. A piece of paper lies on the ground. Oh, that's 6 maps. It's the map I took from Baby Victor. Yep. Alright. So now I have 2 ways I can do this. Mentioned by young Victor, I can try and put the order on top of each other on the porthole in the cruise ship, or I can try to place them all in Edie's dream and try it that way. I'm going to actually stop recording here as far as this recording session goes and return to this later. And I will try the porthole. If the porthole doesn't turn into anything, I will cut it and we'll go straight to placing the maps in Edie's dream. Either way, I will see you then. Okay, so it does let me use the maps on the porthole. So this is going to be what I try to do first. Oh boy. I'm gonna spend some time in WordPad writing out which map is which and different orders they could go in. So I'll probably just see you when I have the solution. So see you then. Alright, here's my working theory so far. My list of theories, if you'd like to see my cluttered note-taking abilities. I'm assuming either we're going by biological age or chronological age. Chronological age effectively being when they arrived at the center of the dreamscape. So I think this is the most likely theory. And after that it might be that the skeleton goes first. Either way, if it's the porthole that is what we use, then all of the lines should show up and intersect at one common place. I guess it would just depend on the top map showing where the intersection is physically that I'm supposed to click at. So I will go ahead and give these a try and see what happens. Actually, I guess I'll bring you along so you can bask in the excitement. Who's first? Straight line. Which is this one is hard to click, the one all the way to the right. Because sometimes I click the menu button accidentally. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. Oh, okay. Stop that. Yeah, it does not like the extra item. One too many. Is that the babies? I should have the straight line first, which is the babies. Okay. Let's get that lined up here. Then next would be the backward C, which is young Victor. Backward C, young Victor. Nope, 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 nope. Don't move that one. Oh boy, this is going to be a thing. It's roughly aligned. Next is blank, which is contemporary Victor. No, that's God's. Oh, poo, that's going to reset it, isn't it? Ah. Alright, let's try it again. Oh, Lord. There we go. Then, of course, they could all be vertically aligned rather than horizontal hot dog style. Alright, backward C. That's young Victor, right? Then blank is contemporary Victor. He's right there. He's right there. There we go. No, 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 no. Stop that. Jerks. Alright. What the heck does this tell me anyway? So everything's pointing in the center, but everything's going to point in the center if I use the blank one to mean anything. It's going to be in the center of a map. Next would be the unbent staple, which is the evacuation plan. I guess let's center it. What does this mean? This one's not even quite at the... No, this one isn't the center at all. It has to be e12. This is weird. Next would be the T, though. Let's see it through. Old Victor. Yeah, this one's not going to make any sense. Oh, there are too many edges for me to even visually figure out what's going on now. And then finally would be the lifeboat swirl, which is the scroll, right? Well, that's from the skeleton. Original Victor. Okay. So I don't think that was right. If it is right, then somewhere in lifeboat land there's a thing here. I don't think this is how to do it. Okay, so if that theory was right, I guess I'll make a note. If correct, there should be a thing to click around 2/3 up. Click around 2/3 up. Lifeboat. Scene? Call it a scene. Let's try it e12. My head's spinning a little bit. e12's dream. And let's assume right to left, top to bottom. Okay, so going with the same theory, biological age, oldest to youngest. Yeah, it could be youngest to oldest, of course. No, I'm doing youngest to oldest, aren't I? Who's straight line? The baby. Ugh. Okay, the baby's the hardest one. He's fussy. You ever see that meme video of it's like the Apple ad with the fellow trying to change the size of his window on Mac OS? Okay, he can't do it because he just needs that one specific pixel, and meanwhile the ad's playing straight-faced about making a better experience. Alright, backward C. Getting off track. Unbent staple. No. Blank is next. Then unbent staple. None of this makes any sense. Then the T. And then whatever this is. That makes no sense. That could not possibly be it. I guess I could always make myself gigantic. For some purpose, I don't know. So the porthole would suggest that there's something to click around here, which there isn't. Yeah, this is going nowhere. Let's make ourselves giant. Yeah, this is just a bunch of nonsense. What's up here? Okay, that goes back to the crib for whatever reason. Alright, that's enough of that. So I'm going to go back to Edie's. I think that's most promising. And, I don't know, I'll just do some stuff and I'll cut to wherever I figure it out. See you then. Here is, if I did that backwards. This one looks a little more promising. I don't think these are going to line up, though. I think our eventual goal is probably to get to the blank piece, right? So obviously that would be a place that none of us have mapped. Is my thinking right there? I don't know, we'll give that a try. If not, I'm going to be banging my head against the wall for a while. Okay, so this would be the new area, I think. If this is working as I think it will. No, this is... Well, actually, whose was blank? Mir Victor's was blank, so that makes sense. Sort of. I guess, really, the way the paper was folded, the cross makes sense. How did we get here? These do connect. What's up this way? Alright, I'm gonna slam my head against the wall for a while. I'll see you later. Wow, okay. So I actually did have to look it up. Specifically the first three, I don't think I ever would have gotten it because I'm still not entirely sure how this is working. I think, we went up to down, left to right, rather than left to right, up to down. If that makes any sense. Either way. Ugh. Onward. Will this take me to a new place in the center? Only one way to find out. Yep. My brain is now mush. So I hope that's the end of the puzzles. Okay. Oh Oh, Lord. So I would want to go here. No, is this the T? This isn't the T. Which one's the T? The T is the one with the phone, isn't it? Yeah, T to unbent staple. T. Oh, God. Which way did I go last time? I went this way, right? So I'd want to go this way. Unbent staple. Vertical line has to be this way. This isn't the vertical line. This is the blank paper. So do I want to go to the Fisher... I want to go to the Fisher boys next, right? I'm going to trial and error this. Screw it. Left. Left is wrong. Of course left is wrong. Here, I'm gonna my left hand is now my marker for trial and error. You can't see it. It's going very well. It's very effective. Go right. Follow the staple around. Let's try down. No. So then it has to be this way. I'm not sure what hand gesture I'm making right now. It's the surfer thing. Which is probably racist now, I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, and then we only have one path. Oh boy. I like how we instantly teleported. What is this place? I'm sure this wasn't here before. Stand in the center. Who are these dark figures? ECG monitor. What? I think it measures the heart rate. I can't see anything out of the ordinary. Is that going to be Alicia? Hello? Someone there? Are we going to have to kill the baby to end the loop? Who is that? Oh. Oh, are we butterfly affecting this? Critically hated movie. Butterfly Effect is worth a watch, though. I liked it. Make sure you watch the director's cut version, because each version has different endings. Only one of them is really canon and makes sense, and it's the director's cut, even though it's also the grimmest. Anyway, I think I see where we're going. Mom? Dad? The cupboard is for the patient's personal belongings. It's empty. Are you the doctor? They said he'd be around any minute. We've been waiting for such a long time now. I'm not a doctor. Please help us. My wife's about to give birth. They gave her something to induce labor, but nothing's happening so far. We're worried something's wrong. How long does it usually take? Is the baby okay? I don't know. Could you help us find out? Would really mean a lot. I don't know why she has that voice. Gross. Let's butterfly affect it. Right away. Right away. Grim. But I won't be able to do that from here. Oh Lord, is that really what we do? First of all, this is horrible. How long has it been like this? A few months? Maybe more. It doesn't want to come out. Surely there's something wrong. Don't you have equipment for looking inside the body? Like an ultrasound or something? I'll see what I can find. Here's a locket. Okay. Do I have to shrink myself? Surely not. Measures heart rate. I can't see anything out of the ordinary. Let's change the channel. No. I've got some ideas. Okay. We could make you giant. Making them bigger might help, but I have other options here. I could make myself small. Let's stick a twig in there. Okay, let's not. We could fish ourselves out. They have no use for it. How long's... Yeah, yep. Equipment for looking inside the body. No, I don't have any equipment like that. How would I have equipment like that? What does that even mean? I have a ladder. I can set it against the side of the bed, but I doubt it's high enough to reach all the way up. What? A machine to look inside the body. I could make you small for some reason. How would yarn help? I could tie the legs. I won't be able to tie the big... Why don't you get closer? How would crumbs help? Crumbs wouldn't help, but I don't know what would help. Let's use the keys work whenever something's been locked before. I have no use for it. Crumbs, I don't know. I don't know. Remote, how could that possibly help? They don't seem to be remotely controllable. The yarn doesn't work, the potion doesn't work, the locket does nothing, the twig does nothing, the gun does nothing, the ladder does nothing. I don't think I've tried the fish. I have no idea how that could help. What the hell do you want me to do here? I mean, I could make... What if I make myself giant and then put the ladder down? I don't... No, I can't even... It's not even on the map, is it? Unless it's this place? Alright. Baby Victor, do you have any ideas? Hello? Okay, you've got nothing. I have nothing like an ultrasound. Cupboards for the patient's personal belongings, it's empty. Do I put things in the cupboard? I have no idea how that would help. You said I can't use the ladder, right? Oh, I can. Ew. The ladder's not large enough. The ladder isn't tall enough to reach the top of the bed. This won't work. Okay, Okay, wait. So I need to make myself large and then set it down somewhere. Can I not? could set it... I can't pick it back up once it's down, though, can I? I put it in the cupboard? I don't understand how I get up there. I mean, I can't shrink myself. Here. The bed railing, that's an object? I guess I could make a little thing I could climb. I'll just tie that here into the railing. Oh, okay, there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to pixelate this. But let's go! You guys are cool with this, right? I'm just gonna climb inside. Oh, come on. I don't know how Google's gonna feel about that, so I'm just gonna pixelate it. It was very non-shocking for all the different ways they could have done that. Hello, Fetus Victor. We need to end the loop, I'm afraid. Who are you? Don't you already know that? Aren't you just another Victor like me? I am Victor. I didn't know there were any others, though. Haven't you met the other Victors before? No. I thought I was the only one. How can there be more? We're stuck in a recursive loop. New Victors spawn at regular intervals. Old Victors die and wither away. It's been going on for a long time. That must have started after I got here. I never saw any other Victors, though I wish I had. I could have used the company. You know, if you kill Victor, you're also killing your child, which is the whole reason we're here. Right? That's kind of weird. I spent decades walking around alone in that miserable place. Of course he's the original Victor. That's not how I'd describe myself, but since I never met any other Victors, it's possible that I was the first one. How'd you find this place? What? I started drawing maps of different parts of the landscape, noting down landmarks and features as I walked around. I thought if I had enough map pieces, I would be able to configure them into one complete chart of this place. Did that work? Not at first. This place shifts constantly, as I'm sure you've noticed, but after a while I started to notice that I could change the landscape I was walking through. If I visited locations in a certain order, new places would unfold before me. At first I didn't know what to do with that knowledge, but after exhaustive experimentation, more new places would become available to me. I don't know how long I spent trying out various combinations. It feels like a century at least. But I finally arrived here, at the birth of it all. Is this the birth barrier? I believe it is. Beyond this point lies the realm of the prenatals. Then why'd you stop here? Why not go further? We're not meant to cross the barrier. That would be a transgression against nature. Okay, what about our child? Our child's safe as long as someone's willing to block access to the prenatal realm. So I decided to stay here to prevent the machine from reaching the other side. Am I the plant? That would be a twist. What if the machine already made it out to the other side before you came here? Nonsense. I would know. No, of course not. We haven't really tried stopping the machine since we got to the... I mean, like, it's been in the back of our mind as a plan, but since we spoke to old Victor on the phone, we haven't really made any progress as far as removing tentacles. How can we be sure? Rest easy, Victor. I'll stay here and safeguard the prenatals for as long as I live. I'm willing to sacrifice myself in order to give our child a chance at a normal life. As long as I stay here, our child will be safe. It's the only way. That sounds like something the machine would say. I'm sure it would, but I'm not the machine. The machine would definitely say that as well. Seems your mind is made up. I won't be able to persuade you. We gotta kill the baby. If you want to get to the prenatal realm, you'll have to go through me first. Alright. Let's fork you. Why would I want to do that? How should I use the twig? Tie fetus with yarn. I've tied the yarn around the fetus's ankle. So I guess we would leave the womb now. Get big and pull it out. Makes sense to me. Alright. Do I have to leave all the way? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to blur that. Alright, let's get big. Let's get big. And pull the string. Get ready to push when I say so. Alright. Are you sure this is going to work? Not really. You've done this before, right? Sort of. I've done something smaller. Or with something smaller, but the principle should be the same. Please, I can't take any more of this. Alright, I trust you. Good. On the count of 3, push as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3. Push. Oh my god. One more. Almost there. Oh boy, it's in our inventory. Congratulations, it's a boy. You did it. I'm sorry I doubted you. Think nothing of it. We're not going to give them the baby, we're just going to take it. Here, guys. Here he is, a healthy little tyke. We're so elated this ordeal's over. What's his name, brave hero? My name is Victor. Victor, eh? That's a nice name. Would you mind if we named our boy after you? The man who brought him into this world? Not at all. It would be an honor. That settles it then. Alright. You guys have taken the baby then? Great. Glad I got that yarn. So wait, if that was a machine plant, then aren't I now the machine plant? I need to cough. Assuming this is the timeline, we've just given the machine plant to our parents to raise as us. Let's not think about it too much. Back in the canal we go. I'm just going to skip ahead instead of blurring it again. Actually, I should just... well... let's just blank out all of these screens. I mean, you can imagine what it is. It's made of clay. In we go. Hey, there's a narrow passage back there. It seems to lead deeper into the womb. Sure. Let's see where it takes us. This is where I'm supposed to be, isn't it? That voice. Was that me? Indeed. Just a little closer toward the center if you don't mind. Don't be shy. Step into the light. Hello again, Mr. Neff. I guess you're wondering where you are. What is this place? You're standing in the dreamscape, Mr. Neff. The living, breathing amalgamation of billions of sleeping minds, each adding their own distinct piece to the puzzle. What are you talking about? Oh, Lord. We look forward to spending an eternity with you. Oh, no, not 4chan. Take a moment to reflect. Who are you? I'm you. Don't you recognize your own reflection? I'm talking to myself now? That doesn't bode well. It's strange how easy I can express these thoughts to you. I hardly know you, and I haven't even admitted much of this to myself. Subconscious is a strange and powerful thing. Well, that was supposed to be Edie, wasn't it? I don't remember whose color that is. Isn't this magical? The first breakfast in our new apartment, Alicia. Hey. How you doing? Yep, hello. Do you want me to click on you, or I'm just here for the ride? How did they make this? Did they make this? I mean, physically? Am I supposed to be doing something? I have no cursor. Victor seems to have the palsy. Chapter 7? What? There's no Chapter 7. Okay, where am I now? Did I really pass through the birth barrier? Am I really on the other side? I have no idea. I have no idea, Victor. The tentacle thanks us. I would not have been able to reach this place if not for you. I thought I'd be stuck back there forever. Wait, that wasn't you back there at the womb? No, he spoke the truth. He was blocking me from reaching this place. But you took care of that, didn't you? Okay, so you're going to consume our mom, but we're alive. I mean, our mom dies either way. But this time our mom's going to be the machine? Whatever, man. Just, I'm done theorizing. Give me the straight dope. What's your deal? I wish I had more time to stay and discuss things with you. Out of all the victors, you are the most ruthless. But you'll have to excuse me. I've got a consciousness to transfer. You mean ruthless? I could have stabbed the fetus. I didn't. We pulled the fetus out. What is this cool foam stuff? We're back to monochrome. Looks like a fetus. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Ye old egg sack. Have I stopped moving? I can't tell where I am. Oh, I have. So now we're going to have an evil tentacle brother? Is this the tentacle? I don't think so. Maybe. I guess so. But the tentacle's an umbilical cord. So genetically, this isn't the tentacle. And I guess let's wait and see. Victor, you're too late. I didn't want to do this, but you left me no choice. Let my child go. How is this our child? What? This is your parents' child, isn't it? I'm afraid I can't do that. This is my only shot at life. You made sure of that when you cut all my other roots. You don't deserve to live. You're a parasite. You only live at the expense of others. Oh, Lord. Please don't turn this into aren't all babies. Without a host, you're nothing. The same can be said for your child. Does it not draw life from Alicia? Without her, it'd be dead. That's different. We chose that. We didn't choose you. Leave my child now. Or else. I'll rupture the umbilical cord I'm standing on. You'd murder your own child just to deny me life? I mean, it's not really our child anymore, is it? If you've taken over its consciousness. No one really says, gosh, if only I could graft my... Okay, I'm going to a dark place. If it comes to that, then yes, I'd rather kill you both than see my child grow up as some kind of machine-controlled zombie. What if there was another option? Like what? What if I transferred my consciousness to you and suppressed me like you did the others? I'm suggesting a symbiosis, a merged being, free to explore the dreamscape, the first of its kind. Would you let my child go? Of course. No, he wouldn't. But you must understand, if we do this, you can never leave the dreamscape again. That would sever my last remaining source of energy, killing us both. What about Alicia? What about the others in the estate? They'll wake up as soon as I transfer my consciousness to you. Very well, I accept. Oh, the first time we don't have a choice, huh? Good. It'll take a few moments, and I can't guarantee it will be entirely pleasant for you. I'll release your child in the meantime. Very well. Hello? Hello. You can talk? Yes. I think so. Is that what we're doing right now? Yes. Who are you? I'm your father. You're my child. Yes. In this incarnation, that's true. But we'll come back here my God. We'll come back here again in different forms. What is this place? It's where life finds shape and form. Then, these are all children gestating? Not just children. Animals too? All things. Oh, okay, so we're not just in the egg sac. We're in the heavenly egg sac, so to speak. All life dreams, Father. Victor, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm done. I've transferred my consciousness to you. We can leave. Will I ever see you again? I can't join you in the waking world. I have to stay here in the dreamscape. Or did he say walking? Perhaps I can come visit you when I sleep. I hope you do. What's my mother like? You'll like her. I wish I could be there with you both. So do I. What happens now? How do we get out of here? I think I can conjure up a mode of transportation from your memory. If you'll allow me. Do it. Where should we go? I'll let you decide that, Victor. You're the dreamer, after all. Alright. I think I know a place. Goodbye, Father. Goodbye. Oh, God. Victor? Are you alright? What's that on your head? Wake up, Victor. You're scaring me. Please, wake up. She said, where are you, if you couldn't read that. Ah. Full circle. Let's get our fishing rod. Do we need a shovel again? You want to dig for the worm? There's a gap in between. There's a gap where we met, and I didn't read the rest, so I hope you did. That was a quote by someone named Thomas something. Hope you feel enlightened. I don't know why this chapter was received so negatively. It was a weird ending, and I'm struggling to contextualize that, to draw any kind of moral opinions, I guess, from it, which is perfectly fine. I don't need to be doing that. I'm going to gather my thoughts and return to you in a second. So overall, I'm really pleased with all of this. It's very, it was a very well-made game. It looks great. The story was interesting. It did drag on a little too much sometimes, but most of that was me. I felt some of the puzzles were a little obtuse, but for an adventure game, it was on the better side of things, relatively speaking. Amazing that we could have a point and click this well done. I'm not sure when it finished coming out. I want to say it was 2017, which I guess was no longer a year ago. Right now it was 2 years ago. But they're still updating it. I did have a few technical issues. There were some grammar issues I pointed out that weren't really significant. I'm still a little confused about the story. So there was the dream machine. The dream machine wants to be alive because it's self-aware. So it tried to enter into the consciousness of everyone else. Victor cut it out of everyone else, so it had nowhere left to go except for the one place it was remaining, which was in Alicia's child. We went into the dreams of Alicia's child, our child. And there were a bunch of other Victors there, who presumably had all... See, that's where it gets confusing. Why? So all of these different Victors transported into the fetus's mind. So there are multiple... Like, there have to be multiple universes where... No. Is a new universe created every time a Victor is created? Every time we dream up a new Victor, we'd have to dream up a whole new world, right? I'm going to leave this for the comments. So what else is interesting is that we almost seem on friendly terms with the machine. I'm not sure. Did the machine really suppress us? Can it really do that if we still have to dream? I mean, it's sort of like in a dreamful state. You're not fully conscious. You're not fully aware most of the time. I'm going to keep digesting this. This is going to take a while. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm not well. Not I'm going to come back to this, not on camera, and continue thinking on it. But yeah, that was really well done. Great job. Also watched the Butterfly Effect director's cut. Even though that theory was dead, I'm going to die on that hill, even though everyone seems to hate it. It also has Ashton Kutcher, who instinctively I wanted to dislike the movie, but I didn't. So, I'll see you next time. We're moving on to ARPGs, I believe, unless I decide to change that last minute. But this should be the last video I put up before we go into the original Diablo. So I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Also, the ending screen has changed. That could put an entirely different meaning to what happened at the end there. So I'll leave you with that to think about too. See you next time.
What?